We're all familiar with what it means when you take an oath of office. And when you're a public figure, you're held to a higher standard. The easiest thing for these people to do when they don't want that oath is to just walk away. So, as much as I love my own foundational Black Americans, this is one of those cases where I gotta call my own out when they allow things to happen. Because I live by this expression: if too many people say the same thing about you, there's some truth or some underlying truth within somewhere to back up what's being said. So basically, this district attorney is being clowned by the Asian community, mainly Chinese Americans, for trying to give herself an Asian name to be reelected as DA after she'd been offending the Asian community for quite some time. There were like a few resignations from Asian Americans as a result of offensive things that either she said or allowed staff to say. And particularly within the Pacific Islanders, a disheartening comment from her second in command that they say this person, I'm not sure if they said it or not, something about Samoans being prone to drinking and fighting. Look, you'll find stereotypes within every group, but I guess I found that extremely disheartening given that I know and work with somebody who's Samoan, and two people actually, and you couldn't meet two sweeter people. Now that's my personal thing. It goes without saying that you can be within an ethnicity without fitting its stereotypes. But when you hold that oath of office, you can't hold everybody within that ethnicity to that same stereotype. By that logic, people could be making comments about her being a foundational Black American and the stereotypes surrounding us when lots of us don't fit those stereotypes run the gamut. We see it all the time on television, so people assume that's the image and that's what we all represent, and we don't. This is racial, so there's no way to get around it. And it is offensive. I can't apologize on behalf of her because it's incumbent on her to give a sincere apology and to not engage in clownish behavior. Because I want to be in solidarity with Asians, therefore I'm going to give myself an Asian name that's clownish. My husband's half Japanese and I don't do stuff like that. There's a line that you cross, okay, where it can just be too late and it's offensive. And I think in this case, based on this article, she has beyond crossed that line. As I said, because I'm doing a series on solidarity between the Black and Asian community, because I believe in it, but I don't believe in pushing it on either community from an individual standpoint. This is not about tit for tat, proving it goes both ways. I know this is racial, but the quick thing I'm going to say before I get off this video: you can't say what you want to say when you take an oath of office. You have to be cognizantly aware, I can't say that word, y'all, sorry, that some of the very people you attack are within your ranks, and they're not going to sit and take those attacks. You reasonably knew that you took an oath of public office because you would have to as the district attorney. So why would you do that? I'm assuming that's the DA. I'm thinking that's DA. District attorney. I could be wrong. It could mean something else, but I'm just on my rant. When you take an oath of any public office, you owe a duty to the taxpayer and to your constituents to not engage in this behavior. There's a racial component to this no matter how you see it. But no one forced you to take that oath. And if you're going to take that oath, you're going to have to uphold the meaning of that oath for all citizens in your community, in your state, in your county, and in your district.